welcome to Unbiased News, the most honest, neutral, and absolutely fair channel, unless your name is Chris Eubanks Sr., in which case we're giving you full smoke today. Now let's talk about that first fight. Going into it, I thought this was going to be one of those man versus boy situations. Chris Eubanks Jr. is a naturally bigger man. He's fought better fighters. He's survived wars. And the guy has cheekbones so sharp they can slice through excuses. Meanwhile, Conor Benn had just returned from the naughty corner after being popped for the juice. Yes, the unlimited energy potion. The man had a longer layoff than most people's gym memberships. So you can understand my expectation. I sat there thinking, this is going to be a routine beatdown. Maybe a highlight reel KO. A reminder of what happens when a welterweight thinks is invincible. But what did we get instead? Absolute madness. Guys, I'm not exaggerating. It was one of the best fights I've seen in recent years. Not just technically, I'm talking about that old school, drag him out, leave your soul in the ring kind of war. The type of fight that makes casuals say boxing is back and purists yell defense is extinct in despair. Let's give it up for Conor Benn. The man redeemed himself. He came in there, all action, chin up, literally and metaphorically, swinging like his life depended on it. He didn't gas. He didn't quit. He didn't cry about being the smaller guy. He turned up with fire and fought like he had to earn his career back with every punch. Now, of course, the actual punches didn't exactly have the power of Zeus behind them. Conor hit Chris a lot. I mean, a lot. Some of those early round combos? Beautiful, crisp, fast, and then absolutely no effect. Chris just walked through them like he was late for a meeting. It was like watching a man try to knock down a tree with a spoon. Now about Chris Eubanks Jr. Look, the man has heart. Is tough. But let's be real. He looked like he cut too much weight. His legs were moving, but his body looked like it had checked out 3 days earlier. At times it seemed like he was fighting both Conor Benn and his own metabolism. But despite the weight cut, he stayed in the fight. He got hurt. He recovered. And then he started coming forward like the Terminator, minus the laser vision. You could tell when Chris got into rhythm, he was just bigger, stronger, and more experienced. But credit to Benn, he never backed down. Not once. Now, let's take a short break to talk about the real star of the night, Chris Eubanks Sr. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the human spotlight vacuum. Because no matter what's happening in the ring, somehow we always end up talking about him. The man rolled up to press conferences like it was his own farewell tour. He spoke in riddles, wore sunglasses at night, and dropped more philosophical one-liners than a Matrix script. Don't get me wrong, he's a legend, but the man can't resist a camera. Honestly, I was half expecting him to jump into the ring between rounds and announce, this is no longer about them. This is about the family name. His presence did help sell the fight, but at some point I started wondering, is this Eubanks Jr. versus Benn, or is it keeping up with the Eubanks? Anyway, as good as this fight was, let me be real with you all. It's like that amazing movie where everything came together perfectly. The plot, the performances, the ending. But you just know the sequel is going to be trash. Like Conor Benn versus Eubanks 2, the forcing of the rematch. I don't want to see it again. I really don't. Here's why. They're in different weight classes. Full stop. Conor's power doesn't carry up. Period. Chris nearly died making weight. Fact. Both men took too much punishment. It's the kind of fight that leaves scars, not just bruises. Both guys were swinging like their careers depended on it, and by the final round, neither of them looked like they remembered what round it even was. Great entertainment, but at what cost? If there has to be a rematch, let it be over a chessboard. Or maybe a reality show. I'd pay money to watch Conor and Chris roommates for a week. Anything but another 12 rounds of mutual head trauma. So what's next? Conor Benn, go back down to welterweight, eat some steak, and stay off the magic beans. You've got skills. Stay in your lane, build your name, and don't call out light heavyweights next. Chris Eubanks Jr., you've got options. Retire on a high or chase that Canelo payday. Will it be a mismatch? Absolutely. Will it still sell? Absolutely. And at this stage, why not? Just make sure you don't cut to middleweight again. Your kidneys are still writing angry letters. Final thoughts. That fight gave us drama, violence, controversy, and enough memes to last until the next royal scandal. It was boxing in its purest form, messy, emotional, and unforgettable. Do you want to see a second fight? Let us know in the comments, and tell us, are you Team Ben, Team Eubank, or Team They Both Need a Vacation? Until next time, take care, keep it unbiased, and remember, when in doubt, always blame Eubanks Sr.